Hello, hello, guys. It's day 5 of the Ultimate Better Butt Challenge. So today on the lineup, we have 40 per side of the Bulgarian split squats. We did this from last month's challenge or last time on the 30-day glute challenge. Excuse me. So have a bench or a chair nearby for you to prop up your back leg. And then we're going to pair that with 40 per side lateral band walks. You can use a loop band around your hips like we've done before in class. Or I'm going to use a longer tubing and pull up on the handles a little bit just to create some more tension in the band. So let's go ahead and get ourselves set up. I'm going to do 2 sets of 20 per side Bulgarian split squats. I'm going to start with my right leg forward. So remember, depending on the height of the bench that your back foot is set up on, will drive or determine how far down that back knee goes. And it is also very indicative of your hip flexor flexibility. So if you're really tight in the hip flexors, your knee may or may not be able to come all the way down to the ground unless you arch your low back, and that's no bueno. So you really got to be able to feel the stretch in your quad. As you're coming down, remember your front knee does drive towards the toes. With the Bulgarian split squat, it is all about angles. So you are hinging forward. You are not being upright and vertical. We don't want to load the quads as much. We really want to load the hip and the glute. So think of your hip thrust that we did laying on our back, where the hip is hinging, creasing at the hips, and then squeezing the butt every time that you are driving up. I'm going to do 2 sets of 20, just body weight. This week is for the most part body weight, although I have used some dumbbells on a few of the days. So give yourself a few reps to practice. Find where your hinge mechanics are. Make sure that you're creasing from the hip. Front knee does drive forward. As you're going forward, back knee does drive back and down towards that back bench. So you want to be able to feel your back knee going down and back as well. So there's 2. I have a little bench nearby just to help me with some balance. Here's 4. If you are newer to this, you can certainly keep your back toe more propped up, tucked like this. You just may not be able to go down as far. Just things to look for. You can certainly do this position. Just make sure that you're not relying on your back toe to help you on the up. However, if you are just weaker in the glute, but you can maintain or feel it in that front leg, it's okay to keep that back foot propped up on the toe box. I've got 10 more. Just be mindful that you're relying on the back leg. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm getting to that point where I can come down. That's a little bit harder. 9 for me to come up. And 20. Wow. All right, change legs. So you may have also noticed that it's day 5. I am wearing the same clothes. So yes, I have filmed days 2, 3, 4, and today, all on the same day. Today is a day where I wanted to get a good lower body workout in, but I have not done all these days back to back. I have stopped in between to help my other child with school. So I have rested. And then I think at the end of day 4, I needed a protein shake and a banana because I was starting to get tired. 6. So as you're coming down and up, again, back knee drives back and down, okay? Angles, 7. At the same time, front hip and knee does not internally rotate, still drive straight forward. Little tiny things So look for Q, feel with your hands on your pelvis. 9, 10. I definitely felt more of a stretch in my left hip flexor compared to my right. That doesn't surprise me though. I am more likely to hike my left hip more, because that's the side that I carry my kids on. 5. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Hinge, find your crease, and 1. Rest. All right. My band. So, depending on what you have, you can certainly use green band from class around your feet, your ankles, your knees, depending on the resistance. Today, I'm going to use a longer band. If you have one with handles, absolutely. Feet hip width apart. Grab your band enough where you have some tension. We're doing 20 per side. So chest stays tall, soft bed in the knees. We're working the outer glute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat, 20 total. Biggest thing with this is as you are stepping sideways, you must feel and only use the outer glute. Biggest mistake I see often with people is that they let their upper half lean, sway, rock side to side like this. That does nothing for the hip. You are merely using your QLs and your obliques in order to make yourself go sideways, but you need to feel your outer glute hip pushing into that band as you are traveling sideways. At the same time, the leg that is following or trailing, in this case, my left leg is what's trailing behind. I'm going to do one more set just to make a point. You want to focus on squeezing the glute, the leg of the traveling leg, as the other leg is doing the abduction. And that is how you recruit and release. You recruit both glutes, one stabilizing while one is exercising. All right, second set, you ready? What did I start with? Right leg in front, first round. So prop your left up on the box, find your angles, tuck that back hip. Oh, that hip flexor stretch feels good. All right, whew, you ready? Here we go, 20. So hinge, feel that load. Up and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Oh, there's 1. 2, remember back knee goes down and back. That back knee reaches for that bench. Hinge, lead into it, 3, 4. Stay floated forward, forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. What's up, Hannah Bear? 9. I'm doing a recording. 10. Got 10 more. Oh, there's 1. Got a little 10-minute break. Okay, babe? 2 up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. 20. All right, ready? Other side. I have higher arches on my right compared to my left, but I think sometimes that works against me because I sometimes roll out on my foot more. Sometimes I have a harder time balancing or coming up out of a lunge on my right. Where's my ankles? There it is. So funny how different each side can be. Yeah. 2. All right. 3, 4. Are you staying floated forward? 5. Remember, as we're coming down, upper back is not shifting backwards. Hinge forward into it. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Come on, get that knee to ground. 20. Oh, baby. All right. You ready? Find your band. Lateral walks. Here we go. Abs and chest up. 20. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just turn to face you. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, I felt like with that one, my steps started getting shorter and shorter. All right. So each time we've been meeting, I've been giving you different positions on stretches. So I have a deep freezer in my garage. Let's see, I'm going to put you on the bench over here. You can kind of see it from afar over here. Need to clean up some. But you can use a bar stool, a high stool. I like something that's about hip level on me. So I like to put one leg up. I'm doing a number 4 stretch. So my knee's bent 90. My knee's kind of more out to the side, not necessarily in front of my body. Soft bend in that standing leg. I'll push my butt back and I'll just let myself kind of hinge forward into it. Sometimes just standing here, maybe bending my knee and letting myself sink down, kind of gets that stretch. It's not always about whether that knee is actually touching the surface. That knee could be propped up and you could still feel the stretch. But as the hips start getting a little bit more relaxed and open, you'll find that that knee does maybe touch that surface. But this is where you can also rotate your upper body. You bring your shoulder to the opposite knee as you get into that stretch. But play a little bit with angles, maybe turn the other way, fishing fine, lean forward, just stand tall. But this is one that I will probably do, in the mornings. Stretching my hips, I will have my cup of coffee and I'll just be here as I write out your workout for the day. So that's probably my most favorite position for doing that number 4 stretch. So there you have it. It is day 5, and I will see you tomorrow for day 6. Bye, guys.